Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, so I'm pretty excited for tonight, and we have the huge box of the Build Your Own case from over at MRE Nation. And I ordered this last week. I got your guys' input if there was any menus you guys wanted to see, things of that nature. And I really dropped the ball because, funny little story, I don't know how funny it is, but I totally forgot to place the order after the live stream. I built the order while we were on the live stream, and I meant to go ahead and place the order after, and I totally forgot. I've had a lot of stuff going on, just not to get too into it, but I totally forgot. I don't think I actually ordered this until like Wednesday night or something. And it was actually here yesterday morning, Friday morning at like 11:42, but the post office did not notify me. They didn't put anything in my mailbox, nothing of that nature. Went in there today, checked my mailbox, still nothing in there, and I was like, what is going on? So I had to go up there and I said, hey, don't you guys have some packages for me? I got a delivery confirmation here. And she's like, let me look. And I had two pretty large boxes. I mean, the other box was about this big, from Alright Eeyore, and great big huge heavy box. You guys go check out Alright Eeyore's channel, by the way. NIMS MRE, also, while I'm thinking about it, and Blindside, I just want to mention some folks that have really struck a chord with me and contributed to the channel, but also just been really great supporters, great people to get to talk to and everything else like that. Miss Marilyn, you got Renee. I mean, I'm going to leave people out because there's such a huge list. Probably a couple hundred people, honestly. Like, I could never remember them all. Nathan Sticknit, I can't say his last name correctly. It's a tongue twister for me. Stickney. I think is how y'all say his last name. But let me say some hellos to everybody that's here. I see Karsten is here. Zigzag Ground Zero, what's happening? Xeno Saga, hello, hello. Who else is here? Mickey Joe's MRE. There's another dude y'all need to go check out, Mickey Joe. If y'all don't know who he is, if y'all ain't subscribed to his channel, please do so because he's got some pretty rocking content. I watch his reviews all the time. Let me straighten this box up just a little bit. There we go. Yep, just a little bit more. Now, I got to be kind of careful because my camera is pretty balanced right now. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It is as precariously balanced right now as it could be. I see Tracy Phillips is in here. What's happening, man? J&K Noob. Hey, what's up? Nathan, man, I know I said your name wrong, but yeah, okay. Now, you just mentioned, I just read back through the comments, you said, look at the size of that box. Now, we got 32 folks in here. If y'all don't mind, hit that thumbs up and it lets the YouTube algorithm know that y'all are enjoying whatever I'm doing over here. But I want to show y'all something real quick. I'm going to have to be really careful to not knock over my camera. But I want to bring up a regular United States military case. I want to bring it up and just show y'all the size difference. It's pretty substantial, if I may say so myself. Let me brush it off. Might be a little bit dusty here, but try to set it in there just like so. But there you go. It's lined up. Look at the size difference in that. The MRE Nation box is actually a little bit taller. And width-wise, it's actually wider, it's longer, and it's slightly taller. I put it on the scales. I think it weighed right around 26 pounds. And this is a lighter cardboard than the military box. The military box, if I was to guess, I don't even know. I don't even want to throw a guess out there. But it's got at least a pound or two on it in cardboard weight. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll back through the comments. I don't usually do this, but I want to say hello to everyone. Matthew Martin, what's happening from Scotland? Hey, hey. Xeno Saga, did I already say hello? I see them saying hello to Art. So foreignmre.com is here. There's another channel and also a store y'all got to go check out. While I'm thinking about it, I don't know if my link that I just typed it in, so I don't know if it's working or not, but I did try to put a link for MRE Nation, but they're super easy to find. Just go into your browser, type in mrenation.com. They'll come straight up if you guys want to go check them out. I would, I mean, if you guys are looking to get any type of, how do I say that? If you guys are looking to store any type of food, there's not I honestly can't think of a better route to go unless you're just buying individual meals that you know that you want. And that's kind of hard to do. And usually you're going to pay out the rear for those. I'm talking like 25 bucks a piece. I see MREs going for crazy prices just buying individual menus. And sometimes you just get random menus. I see that on Amazon all the time going for 25 bucks. That's kind of crazy to me. But that's just my opinion. If you guys want to get exactly what you want, you can go this route. Now, these are pre-built menus, but you get to pick the menus that you want. You get to see what's in them, and I think there was like, I'm going to say roughly about 40 options on there, just roughly. It's going to vary. Things are going to sell out. He's going to add things, but yeah. I don't want to go into a huge spiel on this. I want to go ahead and get into this, let you all see what's happening. I just wanted to give it a little bit of time to let everybody show up. And, all right, so I'm getting scrolled back down in here. I see Lisa Marie O'Farrell. Hello, hello. Keeping well. Yeah, I'm doing as good as I can be, I think. What's up, B? Daniel says. Let's see. Country Girl MRE. I was just talking to Mickey Joe. We just was talking that someone sent you a box, and we was like, oh, yeah, sent Mickey Joe a box, too. Daggone it, I can't remember his name, but you'll know who I'm talking about. B Temple. B Temple just had something shipped my way that you guys are going to be privy to very soon. Something very cool. I had a little bit of different plans of first things to shoot with the new camera, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the British 12-hour. And I can't remember what the main is in that, but actually I don't know what the main is in that. So, all right. Let me get down in here, and I'm going to break out the knife. And, yay, Art just said, 50 people watching, only 23 thumbs up. Good point, Art. Honestly, I mean, if y'all don't like it, that's cool too. I just like for the YouTube algorithm to get its fill of feedback for whatever reason. Honestly, I don't understand the whole algorithm thing. I just know that it's a thing that happens here on YouTube. So, yeah. I'm going to hit this cigarette real quick because I haven't stopped for, well, I mean, I did have to take a break, but, yeah, I had to stop and put my leg up for a few, but I was filling out papers and I was doing all kinds of stuff, so, yeah. Like I said, this is a huge box, though, man. I'm talking like, you know what, I got a ruler right here. I'm just curious to how big it really is, because I know it's quite large. So let's see. So there's a foot. Almost 2 feet long. It's 10.5 inches tall. And it is 10 inches wide. So, huge box. I mean, I ain't playing. And you also get a baker's dozen of bags in here. You get your 12 meals that you pick out, and then you get some kind of bonus bag. I'm not really sure what exactly that's all about. I know Gundog and G Schultz both have gotten into this. Now, I want to mention something that MRE Nation did not approach me. I came up with this idea myself because I was thinking that this would be a really fun and cool idea for live streams. I mean, it's interactive. This makes it interactive. And on top of that, like, if we pre-plan it like I plan to do, if you guys wanted to, you guys could order the same exact meal that I'm having. I know that's a little bit extreme, but if you wanted to, we could experience it together even. So that's just something to think about. That's something I thought about anyway. But, all right. I'm going to go ahead and cut into this thing. I'm going to, like I said, the camera's pretty precariously balanced right now, so I gotta move with a purpose. and not knock the camera over. Hopefully. There's a lot of tape on here too. Very well packaged, I would have to say. Got a cool new ration I want to show you guys too here in a minute. I mean, it's going to be a fun one to check out, because you'll see. All right, we are in. Oh, I see old mate Drop Bears made it. We got Gundog up in here too. What's up, Gundog? So here we are. This is the inside the MRE Nation Build Your Own case. Now, I went back and changed one menu because at the very end of the live stream, someone suggested that they wanted to see the jalapeno burger. So I went back, and since I just had the beef stew the week before, I swapped it out for the beef stew, even though the beef stew is probably one of my favorites, like, of the newer menus. It's just a good all-around solid menu. But I also like the jalapeno burger, so no complaints there. Now, let's get into this thing and check it out. Right on top, we see, I think this is the extras bag that we have. I'm going to actually move that to the side right here, like so. And we're just going to go through these menus. Nice, really nice packaging. I like these bags. Very similar to what you're going to get with a standard U.S. military MRE. Sorry, I'm just kind of inspecting a little bit. Taking a look here. We got a phone number. We have, there you go. There's the direct link, or what you need to type in to go to MRE Nation if you all want to do that. Flameless ration heaters are prohibited on commercial airlines unless sealed in the original ration bag. So these can be shipped like they are right now, as long as they are not open. Oh yeah, hang on a second. Let me, I gotta go to live chat. There we go. Live chat. Alright. I just lost all of my previous comments by doing that, but whatever. No biggie. I see Miss Marilyn's here. I don't know if I said hello to that. Scruffy looking Babadook. I think I said that correctly. Hey, I'm into pain. I'm getting sidetracked. But this first one right here, we got beef taco. This is I like this menu. I mean, my kids really enjoy this menu as well. I tried to get my son in on this, but he decided he needed to have a shower instead of being part of the live stream tonight. I was going to do 2 menus instead of just the one. Now we have a menu. Wait a minute. That was menu number 21, beef taco. This is menu number 3, cinnamon bun. This is a breakfast menu. What else we got here? This is a lentil stew with ham. I like lentils. I don't know what it is about lentils. I don't know. I like lentils. This is a heavy meal right here. This is going to have a lot. Your inspection date is 2/2021. So what do we got there? 3 years, something like that. Yeah, 3-year inspection date on those. Next up, there is the one that I swapped out for the jalapeno beef patty. Menu number 32. So you guys, of course, know, I don't need to tell y'all that the standard military meals come 1 through 24. Case A and B, 12 meals per case. This is the infamous pepperoni pizza. If you guys haven't seen my pepperoni pizza review, the U.S. military pepperoni pizza meal, go check that out. Actually, put a lot of work into that video. I enjoy that video myself even, so I think I did all right on that one. Menu number 18, Asian style beef strips. I really do like these packages. They're just, the more I look at them, the more they're growing on me. I'm going to run out of room here, so I'm just going to have to set these off to the side. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're 6 in right now. Should have 6 more of these to go. Menu number 23, chicken burrito bowl. Chicken burrito bowl, awesome menu. Really, really good, guys. No complaints about the chicken burrito bowl. Now, I know a lot of the components in here are going to be straight up just U.S. military components. And here we have the beef brisket. Love the beef brisket. If you guys haven't had the beef brisket, you're missing out. I don't know. I'm just a brisket fan myself. I know it's a cheaper cut of meat, but if you cook it slow low and slow enough, it's pretty awesome. Here we go. Menu number 12, pinto stew with ham. I don't remember ordering that one. That's a cool one. So we got lentil stew with ham and pinto stew with ham. This is also kind of a heavy one. Kind of, it's got something in there. Oh, okay, that's probably like, I don't know what that is. Hey, there's Multi-Magnum. What's happening, my friend? All right, now I'm going to just have to put this back. I'm going to have to put it back in the box because I don't have room. I'm out of room. Next up, we have peanut butter and grape jelly. This could be a light lunch. This could be a breakfast. This could be any time of the day. I mean, if you want to have a light dinner because, you know, it's late or something, you don't want to eat a whole lot, boom, there you go. And it's a lighter meal. I don't feel like there's going to be a ton in there that you'd want to not eat in the evening. Next up, we have Mexican-style chicken stew. This is another great big one. It seems heavy. It seems like there's a lot going on there. And my mouth is watering, guys. I haven't eaten all day just in preparation for this. Just in preparation. I try to do this every week. That way I'm actually super hungry when it comes time. But yeah, this is menu 34. So one more to go in here. We have menu number 28, chili with beans. Oh, chili with beans. That's one of my favorites, guys. One of my favorites. Now, we also have this extras bag. Now, it is sealed unless I need something out of here. Oh, you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and open it. Let's see if it's open. Probably not. Okay. Let me see. I want to do it to where I can keep this stuff in this bag. So, bear with me for a second here. There we go. So, if you guys read my post today, you guys know that we're doing a giveaway today. It's going to be a little bit different than what I've done before, but it's going to be good, though. It's going to be good. There we go. Kind of just tried to open one side, but I ended up cutting it a lot more than I meant to. Alright, I'm just going to set it right here, and let's see what's in here. Boom. You got yourself a toothbrush. That's set right there. Yeah, buddy. We got a thing of fresh mint toothpaste. Always handy to have. Man, you can buy a case of these and just take them out in the wild with you, man. You can, I mean, I will say, that's something else I should mention. I just thought of this. The calorie count on these things, 1,500 to 2,000 calories. When you're looking at like 1,250, 1,300 max on a U.S. military. That was my fault for flipping that down. This is the chili and lime hot sauce. I've just had this for the first time I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I love that. If I could get that in almost every ration, that would be, I would do it. So we got some true lemon, real flavor, real fruit, crystallized lemon. Wow. So you can add some lemon flavor to whatever you want, and I'm going to bet that this stuff is super strong. So if you were smart about it and resealed it back inside your bag or something to where it didn't get any moisture, I bet you could use that a couple times. That's my thoughts. Next up, we have the creamy vanilla icing. 320 calories. Oh my goodness. 320 calories in that. That is just nuts. Look at the date on that. The 16th day of this year. I mean, I dare you to try to find an MRE that's that fresh. We got us an extra package of sugar. All this stuff is extra. This is not stuff. I mean, this is just extra stuff, man. Here is your shower in a bag. This is the Epic Wipes, the massive wet wipe, shower on the go, extra large, 1.6 feet by 2.6 feet. You heat this bad boy up, and you take yourself a nice warm. I'm not going to call it what I'm thinking, but on the go bath, on the go shower, whatever you want to call it. this is a heavy one. This thing weighs a lot. I don't think, is there a weight on there? 4.4 ounces. I'm telling you guys, that's heavy. That's heavy. Lots of lots of moisture up in there. Yeah, the wet wipe's going to be the demise of my little tray here. I'm going to have to set it down here. Okay. Oh, cool. We get another thing of the True Lemon. So we got 2 of those. We got, oh, wow, cool, True Lime. I love lime. Lime is just a great flavor to add to just about anything. So we got our True Lime also. Here we have a extra package of Tabasco to go with our chili and lime hot sauce. And we also have another of the different style, the white packaging hot sauce. This is not bad. I mean, I don't know if I prefer it over Tabasco or not. I may actually prefer this over the Tabasco. Tabasco just like, I don't know, man. It's just so much vinegar, and there's not really enough heat there for me. Here we have an extra package of salt, single serving. Here we have a standard cheese spread. A standard peanut butter, 1 ounce. So you can tell that that's a new one, because they used to be more than 1 ounce. They used to be, what, 1.5? I think they were 1.5 ounces. What's the date code on this? Late 2017, so almost 2018 on that one. Here we have another peanut butter. And another cheese spread. So 2 extra peanut butters, 2 extra cheese spreads. We have another extra sugar. And here we have some pepper. We should have 2 peppers and 2 salts, I do believe. So, yep, there's an extra salt and an extra pepper. So we got 2 of each of those. And we have also some milk. This is your sweetened condensed milk to add to whatever you want. This stuff, it's to me, it's kind of similar to icing, honestly, like my thoughts. And also in this bag, we have what every MRE is lacking, in my personal opinion, and that is a toothpick. And they quit putting the toothpicks into the IMPs. They're not doing it anymore. Wow, we got 89 folks in here. 56 thumbs up. We're doing pretty good, guys. If y'all like what's going on, hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know what you're thinking. Even if you don't like it, let them know that you're not, you're not liking it. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. I gotta be careful here. Now, we gotta pick us out a meal. I gotta pick me out a meal. Whatever. Let me. I don't even remember what all I got. So there's our extras bag. I'm going to fold that over and stick it right here. And if I need anything out of it, I will grab that. Oh, here we go. There's a little label on the outside of this that I didn't see before. Yeah, build your own case bonus pack. And it's got the inspection date on it as well. Very, very cool. I'm digging this. I am. I'm digging it. Oh, forgot about my great big, huge, manly, massive wet wipe. Shower on the go. I think that's a really cool idea. Because if any of you guys have ever been stuck without being able to shower for a few days, let me tell you something. That thing right there would be a godsend. If you guys have ever seen the Book of Eli, y'all know that the KFC wipes were like the currency. They were huge. And that's, I mean, that, pretty much the feeling that they had about those is what that would be for you after a few days of not showering and no access to water. So, here we go. Let's go back through these. I'm not going to do the pizza because, man, that's a huge meal, man. Oh, my goodness. Like, seriously, this is one of the larger of all. This may even be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, out of all of these. Very, very large meal. We got chili with beans. Am I feeling chili tonight? I don't know. I was going to shoot the one chip challenge today also, and I wanted to. I just didn't have time. I just really didn't have time. I'm going to do it outside too, by the way. So hopefully the weather's good tomorrow. Mexican style chicken stew. You guys go ahead and comment what you guys are thinking that you'd like to see. Not saying that that's what I'm going to do, but I'm up for some suggestions here. We got the pinto stew with ham. That's a possibility. Just because it's something different. Oh, the brisket. Man, my mouth's watering just thinking about that brisket. I ain't gonna lie. Chicken burrito bowl. Nope, not today. Jalapeno beef patty. Not today. Passing on those ones. What else we got here? Asian style beef strips. That's a killer menu. Yeah, let's set that one right there like that. What else? What else? Beef taco. Passing on that one. That's a big meal too for beef taco. Actually, beef taco is usually not that thick, so that's definitely got some extra stuff going on in there. What else we got here? We got the lentil stew with ham to go along with the pinto stew with ham, and the cinnamon bun. All right, so I'm gonna go. Border of Chaos says $125 for a personalized case bonus. I think that's a pretty good deal, man. Look at the. I encourage you guys to shop around. Look at what the other prices are for a case of 12, just standard civilian rations right now. And most everything in these, I'm pretty sure, from what I've seen, from what I understand, most everything in here is going to be. Where's the Philly cheesesteak? Fred says most everything in here is going to be military or military grade. So, and then there's also some custom stuff that they make, like the icing and the sweetened condensed milk stuff that the U.S. should already been making. But, I mean, imagine having a pound cake with some icing to throw up on top of it, like a lemon poppy seed pound cake with some vanilla icing on top, or a marble pound cake with some vanilla. I mean, think about that. Like, U.S., come on, make that for your boys. Anyway. Like, most of this stuff's going to be military or military grade, just like I was mentioning those custom items. But I encourage you guys to go check out, like, MRE Star, who else? XMRE. You know, there's a few out there. Warnick makes, I don't know if they're still making them or not. I don't know if Sopaco's still making them. I mean, everything that I see of those guys is older stuff, like 2012, 2013 stuff, maybe 2014. I haven't really seen anything newer than that, though, if I'm just being honest with you guys. So, man, awesome that we got so many folks up in here tonight, man. Really, 98. Hey, 2 thumbs up for everybody that's in here. And I want to mention to everyone that's in here, thank y'all for taking a little bit of time out of your day. Now, let's get into one of these meals. I don't think this is a light meal. I mean, it's not huge or anything. This is a light meal, like I mentioned before. The brisket's kind of calling my name, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the brisket, it's between the brisket. Oh, yeah. Let me see what y'all... That's a lot of thumbs up. Yeah, man, 65 thumbs up is good. I can't see the thumbs down on mine, which is fine. You know, I don't want to criticize anyone for hitting that thumbs down because it's your opinion, not mine. No, they don't ship international orders. Oh, let me mention that, Russell. They will be shipping internationally. He told me that he should have it set up this week. So that will be coming up soon. You guys, if you're international, just keep that in mind. Go over there and message him and let him know if you guys really are, you know, if you're international and you want to order, let him know that you're international and you're wanting to order, and that'll be more incentive for him to get that done quicker. But he told me that he's working on that to have it done. He should have it done this week. So, international orders. I'm talking instead of picking a meal. I wanted to see what you guys had to suggest on the... what do you guys suggest on the meal? I'm going to give y'all some choices. We got the brisket. Do I want to do lentil or pinto? Let's do which one's bigger? Which one's bigger? The pinto stew with ham seems like a bigger meal. What do we got there? That's the pizza. Chili's actually sounding pretty good. So, alright. It's between the... Did I pick? Oh, yeah, pinto. Okay, it's between the... Let me move this box out of the way real quick, guys. If I can. It's going to be kind of tough for me to lift it. And then I can readjust the camera. Maybe. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Everybody. Sorry, guys. I knocked the camera over. I'm gonna have to try to hold it while I try to adjust things here. Gee whiz, sorry guys. I knew it was gonna happen. I just kind of knew it. Got to fix my tripod. There we go. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry guys. I just kind of had a feeling that that was coming. So there's that, and I got one more down here. I got my tripod turned around the wrong way. Of course, knocked everything off my table. Yeah, I'm not as agile as I used to be. I'm just kind of one-legged right now, so bear with me, guys. There we go. All right, there we go. Now, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. That's what Bob Ross says, and I'm going to stick to that. Also, boom, MRE Nation's got stuff like this up over there. You know what I'm saying? They got survival kits, too, with that TV guy, the E.J. Snyder guy. He was on Dual Survival. Dual Survival, that's the show he was on, like Discovery Channel or something like that. Discovery or History or... I'm not sure. Something like that. One of those channels. But yeah, looked like some pretty cool stuff. The survival stuff. Alright, now that I can actually look at the camera. Hang on, I'm trying to adjust a little bit here. I got it all kinked up. Need to tighten it up. There we go. What did I do? There we go. Nope, that's not fixing it. I don't know how to fix that. I tightened it up, but it didn't. Okay. All right. Now, back to what I was doing. I'm sorry about the interruption, guys. We got pinto stew with ham. You guys can pick between these three because this is what I'm feeling right now. We got, and they're all like more the larger meals, except this one's a little bit skinnier than the other two. So we got, here we go. Chili with beans, menu number 28. Focus. There we go. Probably should wipe my lens off because I think I picked it up. Hang on. I'm going to black you guys out for just 1 second. There we go. That's a little better. Got the brisket and the pinto stew with ham. Those three right there. Hey, Karsten, what's up, my dude? Thank you so much for that donation, my friend. Are you the first one to do that? Thank you so much for the super chat. That'll enter you not for next week, but the week after. Let me talk about that while I'm waiting on everyone to give me their feedback on these three right here. Let me talk about the giveaway that I'm doing currently, and also this is kind of in collaboration with MRE Nation. The one I'm doing today is just straight up on my end. It's what I'm doing, and I'm going to give away. I think I'm going to do 2 drawings today, and 2 folks are going to get. Well, just email me, and you guys will find out what you're going to get. I'm going to keep it a surprise that way. That way, y'all. I mean, you know, just email me if you win, and I'll have to do that as soon as we pick out our meal. Also, what else? Oh. Not next week. Next week, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm not going to do MRE Nation every week. For right now, I'm gonna probably do one every couple weeks because I do have a whole case of these. You know what I'm saying? So every other week, but not next week, but the week after. Now, everyone's names from today are going to carry over into the next drawing, and everyone's names from next week are going to be in that drawing as well. So, not next week, but the week after, MRE Nation is going to be doing a giveaway on the channel, and I just wanted to give them some time to get the details worked out, but that's how that's going to work, and it's, like I said, not going to be next week, but the week after, and I'm also doing one today. I got the whole, oh, hold up, there's a note. Oh, okay. I got all the names right here for today, and I'll do that whenever we pick out our meal. Let me scroll back through here and see what everybody says. I see beans. Beans means, I think, pinto stew with ham. I see a brisket. What else we got here? I see another brisket. Brisket sounds good, Miss Sharon says. Hey, Miss Sharon, how you doing? You should have had a box show up today, I do believe, or maybe even yesterday. Let me know about that if you got that. What else we got here? Brisket. Oh, whoa! I missed a super chat. No, there's Karsten. I must have missed another super chat. Let me scroll back through here, guys. Excuse me while I do that. And it's sounding like I've got a few votes for Brisket so far. And if that's what you guys... What did I miss the super chat at? Hang on. How did I miss this? Okay, there's one from Mr. Karsten. Thank you so much for that again. And Nathan, dude, he says Brisket. Laugh out loud. He even put in a $33 super chat to vote for Brisket, dude. And you not, man, holy cow, dude, you're too generous for that. And Nathan, man, you've been a huge supporter of the channel. Oh, I mean, dude, holy cow, man. I really, really appreciate everything you do, man. You guys are freaking awesome. Sarah Kroll, love it. You're amazing, old Smokey. Thank you so much for that that really generous comment. Wow, holy cow, man. You guys are just super nice. I'm giving to all the other reviewers, too, a free MRE to all who write on my Facebook comment. Wondering Marine Bet says, if you guys want to read his super chat, he says, I'm giving to all other reviewers, too, a free MRE to all who write on his Facebook comment. Laugh out loud. So if you guys go check out Wondering Marine's veteran, and if you guys are into doing a YouTube review, or even if it's going to be your first one and you want to get started with it, he might even help you get started with it. So yeah, hit him up, man. Hit up his Facebook channel. So I think I covered all the super chats, Miss Renee. I'm pretty sure I did. So we got Karsten, we had Wondering Marine Bet, and we have Miss Sarah Kroll with a, I think that's Canadian, $10. Thank you so much for that. And Nathan with the huge $33 super chat, man. Nathan, man, I want to say your last name correctly. Stickney. Did I say it correctly? Stickney? Nathan Stickney. I hope I said that right. Anyways, okay, so I've got a lot of votes for Brisket. This is the smaller one on the table. So, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's get her done. Let's get the Brisket opened up, and I might even open up another one too, just to check out the contents. Why not? I mean, who cares, right? Who cares? We got 12 of these things, and if I open it up now, we can still do it on a. Hey, I said it right. Nathan says, "All right, man. Stickney. That's it. Stickney. Brisket. I'm ripping it open, guys. Let's do this." These are supposed to be peelable seals. And boom. Yep, I ripped it. That's me. Okay, let me set these two right back here. There we go. We're going to check out the brisket first. And this is what I'm having for dinner tonight. And that is an empty bag, so y'all can see. It smells like, I've never smelled an MRE. Like, it just smells brand new. Which is not normal for me. Everything always smells old. So this one has the garlic mashed potatoes. Boom, boom. Got a, I don't know how much is in that. That's a smaller pack, probably a 5-ounce. Probably 5-ounce pack. We got the apple pieces in spiced sauce. So like cinnamon apples is what I call those. Here is our brisket. Just says brisket entree. There's your U.S. inspected and passed by Department of Agriculture. This is like a newer looking retort pouch. Oh, cool. Marble pound cake. What's up? Oh my goodness. Look at the date on that. Super fresh. 8190. We have our spoon and stuff. Like there's a hot sauce in there. These are the good little accessory packets. Here we have our flameless ration heater, straight up U.S. military. Yeah. And here we have, wow, holy cow. This is your standard pack, 700 calories. Let's just look at this real quick. Let's check the calorie count. So obviously we know there's 700 calories in that. I would say there's at least 100 calories in this, so let's call it 800 with your candy and your sugar. I would say. I'm just guessing. So say 100 on that. So we got 8, and then there's 260 in that, so we got 1,060. And these ones, I'm not going to know the calorie count. What was I thinking? So I don't know the calorie count on the brisket or the, I'm going to guess probably like 350 on that. So that'll put us to 1,400 right there without the mashed potatoes or the spiced apples. This has 160, so like 1,560. Yeah, like 1,600 calories. That's a lot of calories, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of calories. So real quick, let's go through this the standard pack. I haven't even looked to see what's in here yet. Cut. I dropped the good old crappy razor knife. Slice this open real quick. Here we go. If I open another one of these tonight, and we're going to be dragging on time, so I probably better just get to moving. Here we have a peanut butter, standard peanut butter, and a strawberry jam. Love me some strawberry jam. You don't see this very often. Like, I never see strawberry jam in MREs. I mean, this is U.S. military strawberry jam, or produced for U.S. militaries. Who made this? Let me see. I don't see who made it. Oh, there we go. Diamond Crystal Brands Incorporated, Savannah, Georgia. Here we have a fruit punch flavored drink mix, mixed with 12 ounces of water. Vitamin C added. Oh, that's always a plus. Here we have a cheese spread. Awesome. And we have a package of crackers that are super vacuum sealed. And we also have in here a beverage bag. Hot beverage bag, cold beverage bag, whatever you want it to be. But this is exactly like I'm going to say it's, well, not exactly, but very similar to the Canadian beverage bags with the gusseted bottom. Super thick plastic. Like, seriously, that's super thick. I'm sure it doesn't come across on camera, but trust me, it's really, really thick. So, all right. Now, I'm going to get and then we're going to do, I forgot about that. Keep that out there. If you guys want me to open up another one of them, I'll do that at the end. That way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll smoke a cig and we'll look through another one of those meals. Sound like a plan? I think it sounds like a plan. Oh, hey, all right, Eeyore. My goodness. I just got a big old smiley face on All Right Eeyore, and there is I just made a post right before I started the live stream that has All Right Eeyore's link in it. I wanted to put it in my description, but my copy and paste, I had to use it on something else. It wasn't intentional, but I was going to put it in the description. But you guys can click on All Right Eeyore's name and go over to the channel, subscribe, and then come back to the live stream. If y'all want to, that is. Go check it out, see if you like what you see, and yeah, hit that subscribe button. Everybody strives for subscribes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. That's the big thing. getting them numbers, getting them views, getting them numbers. Everybody likes to get all that stuff. I just enjoy doing these live streams and having such good folks to occupy my Saturday evenings with. I mean, because honestly, I don't get out of the house. There's not much I really can do, so you know what I'm saying? I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. Mashed taters, they're going to have to go right there. Spiced apples go over there. Pound cake, I'm running out of places, man. This is so much more in one of these than there is a standard U.S. Like, honestly, like, we already have more items on there than would be there, other than a couple things that would be in your accessory pack, which I haven't even gone through the accessory packet yet. Drink mix goes over there. We'll put our three spreads in one meal. What? 3 spreads in one meal? And I'm going to use some of that icing. Yeah, I'm going to get some of that icing. We're going to, oh my goodness, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. You know what I mean? Let me find my water for my flameless ration heater, and let's get this brisket and mashed taters going. Or should I just save the heater? I mean, we all know what I'd like to have a really hot meal tonight, because I'm starving. So this, y'all know what they do, right? If you don't, Go watch one of my other videos because I use them all the time. Put a little water in it. It gets hot, heat your meal up. But I'm at home, and this stuff right here is going to go in there and go in some boiling water right now. I guess I could use... Well, no, let's check that stuff out. I ain't going to heat that stuff up. I'll be right back, and we'll go from there. Got to do that drawing after I get back. That's what I got to do. All right. Somebody put me on a timer if you want to remind me in about 8 minutes or so. Look like we'll see some new content from Steve soon. Without the tray. Hang on, what now? Outdoor Tactical. Looks like we will see the new content from Steve soon without the tray. Okay. I don't think I understood what you meant there, Vasily. Got my water out for the flameless ration here. I don't need it. Okay. Now, let's just go ahead and let's do the drawing real quick. Take my hat off here. I got a ton of names to throw up in here, so throw up in here. So there's one, there's another, and here's another. All right, I'm just gonna fold these up somehow, and if you guys want, there's Miss Marilyn. How am I gonna do this? That way, I turn my back anyway, so this is just straight up as fair as I can be by drawing names. And the deal with this is, you guys got to email me. There's Pitty's mom, Gina. Mr. Karsten. Kaylist. Enoch. I think Kaylist is up in Canada. Alright, Eeyore. Just mentioned Alright, Eeyore. Just did a super chat on here. So, and as I mentioned before, anybody who doesn't get drawn tonight will carry over to the next drawing. I may just keep on doing that. That way y'all don't just always have a chance to win. And there is Nathan. Nathan Stickney. I think I said that correctly. Yeah. There's Dan. Cyanide Cookies. Thanks, everything he's done, man. Sent me a CR1M and some really awesome snacks. And just been a really cool dude over there on my Patreon as well. Here we go. Lord Grotesques. Next up, we got Jenny. I don't want to say that last name incorrectly, so you want to correct me on that. Just folding up the names, and I'm going to mention everybody that has over the last, I think this is 3 weeks of, and today would make 4. But there's Miss Marilyn again. If y'all don't know what Miss Marilyn's all about, y'all got to go check out her gooey butter cake. I got a video on it, but there's all kinds of videos on YouTube about it. So go check out Miss Marilyn's gooey butter cake and get you one. Because seriously, they're amazing. You can even get the mix and make it yourself. There's Gail Korfman. I think I said that correctly. Pretty confident in that one. And there's Alright Eeyore again. Here we got Nathan again. Fold that one up. Whoop. Devilly Nut. Did I say? I don't know if I said that right. Devalinut. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Devalinut. You guys can correct me. Devalnut, if you're in here, tell me how to say that. There's Joe Petro. And if any of you guys know these people and their name gets drawn and they're not here tonight, let them know to get a hold of me. I am into pain, and my email's always in my description. It's oldsmoky1969@gmail.com. If you didn't know, or if you didn't see it in the description, Sarah Kroll just donated tonight. Thank you again for the super chat tonight. Awesome. And Wonder Marine Bet, also he donated tonight. And Nathan also donated tonight. And who else donated tonight? I'm forgetting one. Sarah, I remembered that one. There's Miss Marilyn. There's All Right Eeyore. Again. Blowing it up, All Right Eeyore. You got some chances up in here. Yeah, yeah. Nathan Stickney. Yo, yo. And we got another Nathan. Doubled up on the Nathans. All right. So, I don't know. I shake these bad boys up. They're sticking together. Let me separate them a little bit. Just a little bit. And we'll get these drawn out. Alright. Oh, daggone it. Alright. Turn them on back. Here's the first one. Who is it, guys? I ain't even looking. Kalyst. What's happening? There's that one. Time to mix them up again. Gotta unstick them. Look, see, they're all stuck together. I could feel it whenever I stuck my hand in there that they were all stuck together. I know this is a little slow process, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to speed it up for y'all. Get them all separated out. Gee whiz. I must. Maybe I should fold them 4 times. What do you guys think? Think that would keep them from sticking together? Maybe. All right. Okay. Oops. I just dropped like 4 of them. Okay. Got to start that over again. I'm just going to do this with my hand and try to... This is a disaster. How else could I do this? Should I just take them all out and fold them 4 times or what? Because I'm having a hard time and I'm losing viewers by doing this. I'm having troubles. Jeez. I guess I could just turn around and pick one. Try to pick one without picking 2. Because if I pick 2, then I'm in trouble. Alright, here we go. Who is it? Nathan. Nathan. We got 2 names. We're done for today. 2 more. Wait, not next week, guys, but the week after. I'm keeping all these names right here, guys. Keeping them all. Let me throw them all together right now. And everyone from tonight will also be entered. You guys, the winners tonight. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what just happened, but I'm back. So there's the 2 winners. Oh, boiling water, food. Yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. I'm so bad about forgetting about it. There we go. Alright, got the names for tonight. And, like I said, 2 more. The next MRE Nation live stream, which will be in 2 weeks. I'm going to set these right down here and let them cool down. Let's check out this stuff real quick. Congratulations to the winners. You guys are going to be happy with your winnings, I do believe. And you guys can let everybody know next live stream what you won. keep a little mystery to it. Let's see if these crackers got a good hiss. Nice, that was a good one. Very good. And I believe these are going to be vacuum sealed to the package. If you guys didn't see Gundog's video where his were like that, check it out. Yep, that's what's going on here. They're so vacuum sealed. Look at that. That they're stuck to the packaging. Yep, I'm just busting them apart in like a gazillion pieces. That stuff's staying in there. But you can't ask for much fresher than that. That's one of the best vacuum seals I've ever seen on a packaging. Ever. Get our crumbs over there. Let's check out this pound cake. This is the one of the gems that you're lucky to find one of these in a USMRE. If you find a pound cake, it's like hitting the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Look at this thing. Look at that. That is pretty. Look at the glitter, like the sugar. Oh, that smells so good. Smell the chocolate, smell the vanilla. Mmm. My mouth is literally watering right now. Now it's time for the apple pieces in spiced sauce. Yeah, I'm going to cut this long ways so I can just squeeze it out like a tube of toothpaste. Because that's how I roll. Like so. Knock my knife in the floor. You know how I roll. There we go. I'll tell you what else is going to be really good is these apples with that cake. Like, I don't know if y'all got Tudor's Biscuit World where you're at. If you're in other countries, I don't think Tudor's is international. But when I go to Tudor's, I get an apple biscuit, which is just a buttermilk biscuit, fresh made that morning or whatever, with apples like this, hot apples like this. Well, similar to that on top. And, oh, man. It's good. Good stuff. We still got to go through our accessory packet and make our drink mix. Let's do that right now. I already got my spoon from the last one that I did. Let's check this out. This is a, what flavor? Fruit punch? Nope. I don't think I got it open. Sure didn't. And a little bit, but not well enough to dump it out. Man, hey, I want to say thanks to every single one of you guys for taking the time out of your Saturday to hang out with me. And maybe we can enjoy some meals like this together. Is anybody else having a ration tonight? Comment. I'm watching the comments. Anybody else having a ration along with me? Or y'all just having fun watching me eat super calorie-dense ration food? Night, Pat. Looks like Robin just showed up. I ain't seen Robin in a minute. Wow. Hello, Robin. How you been? Varndo. I believe I said that correctly. Now, should I measure? Yeah, I probably should measure the water out. 12 ounces. Let me get y'all 12 ounces here. We're going to mix it on the money so it tastes exactly how it's supposed to taste. So here we go. Let's take a look. Ooh, look how red. Only in the U.S. do they got the food coloring just roaring to it like that. Yeah, buddy. That's got real sugar in it, too, versus those other fake sweetener drinks that they're handing out nowadays. Now we got our MRE Nation cup right here, which is super cool. Metal cup. Awesome camping cup. Let's check out what's in our little accessory packet here. I kept out the skim milk, or the sweetened condensed milk. We got a napkin, or butt ration, if you will. Here we have Regal Foods cane sugar. So there's our sugar. We'll be needing that. Non-dairy creamer, Cafe Delight. Here's our hot sauce for later. There is our coffee. We have a moist towelette. Whoops. We have a salt and a pepper. Going to come in handy, I have a feeling. We also have a little package of Smarties. There's not any calorie count or anything on that. I was kind of wondering about that. We also have our spoon that is quite different than the U.S. spoon, but lengthwise they're identical, I would say. I would say they're probably right on the money. They are. They're the exact same length, just a different shape. I kind of like this. I don't know what it is. I like these spoons. Sorry, they're a little bit more flimsy than the U.S. spoons, but I like the shape of them, and they are pretty daggone tough. Like you can bend them pretty daggone good, and they just spring right back. So no complaints about that at all. I dig the spoons. All right, let's get this coffee made up real quick. Now this is going to look like a little teeny tiny cup of coffee because this is the deep rich coffee. Whoops, I stalled the chat there. This is the deep rich coffee, and I honestly think this makes about, I don't know, like 4.5 ounces of coffee for my taste. I mean, you could make an 8-ounce cup out of it, but I wouldn't advise it if you like the flavor of coffee very much. So there's your coffee. That's your just instant coffee. And I think this is freeze dried. I'm pretty sure. I don't see it on there, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We're going to dump in our Regal sugar. Big old grains of sugar. Go ahead and throw in our creamer as well. It's like vacuum packed. Yep. Make a mess with it. And there we go. Now I gotta get me a little bit of hot water. Not much. Like I said, I'm gonna do about maybe about 4 ounces or so. Can you guys tell that I was concentrating? I got a little bit too quiet there, didn't I? Yeah, congratulations to the winners, man. You guys are great. There we go. A little tiny bit of coffee in that big old... That is a big old cup, though. Like, seriously, it's almost as big as my measuring cup. And I ain't even joking. Like, they're pretty close. That's sitting on the spoon, but... Like, they're pretty close in size. That thing can hold... I wonder what that could hold. I bet you that thing can hold probably... I don't know, at least 24 ounces, maybe. Probably about 24 ounces, I would say. 20 ounces, at least. Alright. We got our Emerald cup. I dig that cup, man. I like the red. My kids like red because that's their school colors. And I got apples spilling over here. Had to just clean my spoon off there, but I'm going to use my napkin to wipe that off just because I don't want that up in my mashed potatoes. Alright, so now it's time for the mains. We'll break out one of them icings as well here for the cake. I think that's the way to go. Plus, I've been wanting to check out one of them anyway, so there's our super hot mashed taters. Last ones I had were like garlic overload, but each batch is going to be a little bit different. So some might be super garlicky. Oh, and some might just be a little bit garlicky. You know what I mean? Next up, we got our brisket. Yeah, I ordered brisket If I go to like a barbecue place or something, I usually get the brisket or like a combination with some brisket. Yeah, look at that. Oh gosh, that smells so good. Let's see what it looks like. Lots and lots of gravy. Let's get that squeezed out of there. Yep, my mouth is truly, truly watering. I didn't look at the date code on those crackers, but I can only assume that they were mega, mega fresh. I think I got that squeezed out very good. Still felt heavy on the end. There we go. It all does look pretty delicious, I gotta say. I can't disagree with you on that. Whoever said that, Karsten? I just seen Orlando in here. Orlando's got a old school channel, man. Orlando been on here for... Orlando, how long you been on YouTube? Let the folks know how long you've been rocking up, putting some videos here on the YouTube, because it's been a minute. He's one of the old school fellas that's been around for a long time. I'm gonna probably... Let me try one of these. I'm gonna try the crackers real quick. Just try the cracker on its own. Man, look how quick that focus. Good focus. All right, let's down the hatch. Here we go. Wow. I was trying to find a... I wanted to look and see if I could see the date code on these. Right there, I'll bet. The 284th day of 2018, I'll bet. Super fresh. That's probably the first time I've ever had U.S. type crackers that I could probably just eat these on their own. They got a really nice flavor. I mean, of course, they're going to have that straight up flour flavor going on. I can kind of taste a little bit of the salt going on in there. Nowhere near as dry as they usually are. These would be good crackers to try to do the cracker challenge with. Supposed to eat a whole pack of U.S. military crackers in a set amount of time. It's like 2 minutes, I think. I want to try this dipped in this gravy right here. Just to see. Just to get my first taste of this gravy. You know what I mean? Wow. Super savory, nice brown gravy. Got a real strong beef flavor. A little bit salty. I like it salty though. A little bit salty. Super savory. Very beefy. Seriously, I could just eat the gravy. I would say my mouth is watering like crazy. Just that gravy. It's like a soup. It's like really nice, thick. Kind of reminds you of the same stock that would be in vegetable stew, like beef stew. Just really nice, thick beef stock. Creamy, salty, beefy, yummy. Love it. All right, I'm going in for the garlic mash to see if these are any different than the last ones that I had. Still pretty garlicky, I gotta say. But I know what's going to help that. And that is adding... I got tons and tons of this extra gravy. And I'm even going to add some meat over in there just because that's how I do it. I just had a roast the other day. And that's what I done, man. I took the potatoes, mashed them up with a fork, add some butter, and added some meat and mixed it all up. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, got to cover up the mashed taters with some of that gravy. Let's see what we got going on here, mixing it all up like that. That brought the garlic level down about half of what it was. Now I can tolerate it. I like garlic, but that's, I mean, seriously, that's strong. But adding this beef gravy just levels it out. 2 thumbs up on that. I gotta try just a chunk of meat now. Just a chunk of this brisket to see. I see some onion in there, man. I taste that onion too. Definitely got a really nice, strong, beefy, with a little, side of onion flavor going on there. All right, here we go with the beef brisket. Wow. Melt in your mouth. Insanely tender. And I'm wearing mashed potatoes in my beard. Awesome. Come on, man. You know how to eat better than that. My dude. There we go. I had to get all up in that napkin. I'm probably going to have to use the wet wipe too. Let's salt and pepper this. Does it need it? No, because it is flavored so well. But I do like to have some pepper on my stuff. So I'm going to put a little bit over here. But the main amount is going to go in these potatoes. Mashed potatoes. How many times am I going to say mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes. Salt. I probably better pass on the salt. Really, it's like, it's good on the salt. It's good on the salt. Now, I need to donate one of these crackers to the main, which is going to be this one. I'm going to get me a piece of beef to go with some everything here, and get me a bite of cracker right along with it. There we go. As a whole, eating it like I would eat it. Bite of that, bite of that, bite of that. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm curious to how this is going to mix with this cheese spread. Got to give it a good knead. Nutmeg is for smoking to get high weight. I'm not doing that anymore. I remember that. That was a long time ago. People were doing that crazy stuff. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like cheese spread is going to mix well here for some reason. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but look at that. Super fresh cheese spread. What's the date code on this? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yep. Almost 2018 on that. Going to get me a bite of meat with gravy. Put that cracker with cheese on there. And I'll get me a bite of the mashed potatoes after I take this down. It all works good. The cheese spread's just an added flavor. If you needed to mix it up some, which I don't need to because It's the first time I've had this meal in a long time. But if you had this numerous times, you got numerous ways that you can mix it up. I'm going to tell y'all right now, usually I don't like the cheese spread all that well. But this being super fresh, I don't know what it is, but it's hitting the spot. I'll tell you that. Look at that. Which, I guess cheese is not supposed to be yellow like that from what I've just learned recently. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It doesn't come out of a cow looking like that. Nothing comes out of a cow yellow, I guess. Not a healthy cow anyway. Daniel just says he's not a fan of the cheese spread. I'm not usually a fan of it either. The jalapeno cheese spread, you can't get you. I'll tear that up. But the regular cheese spread, I'm usually not a fan of. But for some reason, this is a good one. My son likes the Cheez Whiz, and that's straight up what this is. And this tastes more like fresh, straight out of a can. I mean, processed Cheez Whiz, I guess is what it's called. It's really good, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Y'all watch my videos, you know I'm not a huge fan of the regular cheese spread. But for some reason, that just like I said, it's good. Good. That couldn't be much more tender than it is. Super tender. Melt in your mouth, like literally. Someone with no teeth could eat this. A baby could chew this up without any troubles. Not even joking. Like, you just got to press your tongue against the roof of your mouth and it dissolves. It really is good. Sorry, I know I got quiet there for a second. Just munching down. I'm just not used to having super fresh stuff all the time. Although I love my vintage stuff, sometimes it just takes on a whole new flavor profile than its original. I think that dissolved up really good. Let me look. There's still a little bit of floaties down in there. Can y'all see that? Yeah, you can see it. A little bit of floaties down in there. Let's give this fruit punch a try. Well, that reminds me of something. That reminds me of the Hi-C fruit punch that you get at like McDonald's, Dairy Queen, something like that. Definitely. That's exactly what that is. Very similar in taste. If you guys have ever had that before, it's an artificial fruit punch type of flavor, but it's something that's very familiar here in the United States to a lot of people. So that'll hit home for a lot of folks that take a drink of that. It'll just kind of transport them back to their childhood, getting a Happy Meal with a Hi-C. I know that's what I used to get. I'm being super messy. I don't know what's up with me today. I could eat the rest of that cracker with just that cheese spread. I mean, just being honest. But we're going to check out the peanut butter and the strawberry jam as well. Still got to check out that coffee too. I was going to do this sweetened condensed milk, but not today because we're going to do... we're going to do the icing. Let me find it. There it is. We're going to do the icing on top of the pound cake. Gotta get me one more bite of this. Yeah, that's an onion gravy is what that is. That's why it's kind of a stronger flavor. I could eat this every other day. Absolutely. Plus you got numerous ways to change it up in here, which is invaluable. Oh, I forgot. I got the hot sauce too. Hold up. Gotta try this. A little New Orleans style hot sauce. Salsa picante. Let's see. Let's see what this is all about. I'm just going to get me a spoonful here. And hopefully you guys can see the hot sauce drop on there. There we go. 3 decent sized drops. If I can stand this up, I don't want to spill it. There we go. There, you can see the hot sauce on there. Yeah. It's actually got a little bit of heat to it. A little bit. Just barely. Very similar in heat to Tabasco. Not as much vinegar as a Tabasco, which I'm a fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of the whole like loaded down with vinegar type of hot sauces. So I actually like that hot sauce. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to actually add some more to what I got going on here. Yeah, there we go. That was a lot. That was more than I had anticipated on putting out there, but that's okay. Wipe my knife off here. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Cut my jam open real quick. Now, put some jam out here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that looks amazing. That looks like strawberry preserves. Look at the seeds up in there. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and go for this. Sweet, natural strawberry flavor. Not very sweet. Oh man, that's really, really good. Been so long since I had strawberry jam in a ration. You almost forget how good it is. Got to do the peanut butter now. Check out this peanut butter. The packaging's a little bit different on this peanut butter than what I'm used to. I don't know if it's a different manufacturer or what. I'm just going to give it a try real quick. Second ingredient. Sugar. This reminds me a lot of the Canadian peanut butter, the IMP peanut butter. It's actually sweeter. This peanut butter right here is actually sweeter than the IMP peanut butter. How many calories? 240 calories in that peanut butter. thick, creamy, sweet peanut butter. You got your natural peanut flavor. Get this strawberry jam. Look at that. That's a sight for sore eyes, I gotta say. Look at that. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Those two. Woo! Okay, guys. Leave you now. Carson's leaving. Have to get some sleep. Won't make it next week. I'm on a Plastic Military Model Expo the whole next weekend. CYA in 2 weeks. Oh, man. We'll see you not next week, but the week after then, Karsten. Good luck on your Plastic Military Model Expo. Daniel says the trick to perfect popcorn is to take it out when the pops are less than 2 seconds apart. That sounds about right. I saw the Northern Lights here in Maine one night years ago. Took my breath away. I was coming home from seeing my infant nephew in the NICU. And to me, it was a sign he would come through okay. And he did. That's awesome, Mike. That's a cool story. Cool story, man. You don't see the Northern Lights very often up there in Maine, do you? I've never seen them personally, but I've seen them on TV, I guess, but not in person. And they look pretty cool. I'm gonna finish off my main real quick, guys. Sorry while I'm being a little bit quiet. Trying to scarf this down. Just a matter of time before I drop it on my background. Well, that one's no good anymore. Have to get a new one. As soon as I stain one up, it's done. Oh, Marilyn, whoa! Got a mouthful, hang on. Marilyn says that she loves the Saturday night live streams. It's the highlight of her week. Love me, Smokey. I don't know how to read that. Love you, Smokey. Thank you so much, Miss Marilyn, and it's awesome to have you here. You guys, you're a family, and Miss Marilyn, you've been kind of leading the way with that, starting in the very beginning. You guys are serious. I mean, I know it sounds cheesy, but you guys are kind of like an extended family on here. I've had so many people. I'm going to get off sidetracked here for a second and talk about this, but I've had so many people comment to me or talking to me and say that on my live streams that it's the best live stream they've ever been on, that the people were just so cool and inviting and helpful. And it seriously is like a small family on here that we get together at least once a week. And I actually think I'm not going to promise anything, but I might actually be able to do another one this week. Just who knows what I'll do. But my old lady's work schedule is going to be a little bit different, I think. So if that is the case, then but thank you again, Miss Marilyn. And again, I can't say this enough. You guys got to check out her gooey butter cake. Check out my video. Or anyone else's, or anything on YouTube about her gooey butter cakes. Award-winning, TV show worthy gooey butter cakes. Like, crazy. All right, I'm going to try this 4.5 ounces of coffee. Thanks again, Miss Marilyn. And everyone else who's donated tonight, you guys are awesome. Okay. Wow. That's odd. It doesn't, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Let me come back to that later. It may be where I'm just eating this savory stuff and it tastes funny. I'm not really sure. That reminds me. Sorry for the silence there while I scarfed that down. I'm done picking at it now, though. I'm done. I'm going to have so many calories in me at the end of this, I ain't going to be able to eat for 2 days. Just to say it out loud here or whatever, so you know. Which actually I could text you later, whatever. But yeah, Miss Marilyn, I'm putting you together a box that should be going out. Should be probably Monday or Tuesday, I think. Yeah. There's so much good stuff here to just, I don't even know what to go for next. I guess it's time to dig into the dessert type items. Even though this strawberry jam, man, I gotta have some more of this strawberry jam just on its own. Peanut butter's good, but this strawberry jam is just, look at that. That looks like a strawberry. It really like comes across on screen looking like a strawberry. Very natural in flavor. What do we have here? Strawberries, sugar, corn syrup, water, citric acid, pectin, potassium sorbate as a preservative. What is potassium sorbate? Is that, what is that? I don't know what that is. I mean, obviously it's potassium sorbate, whatever, some sort of potassium preservative. I can't believe how good that strawberry jam is. Got peanut butter all over my cup. I just washed my hands right before I started this, so it's all good. Got that on my tray too, on my background. Okay. Clean my spoon here. I could have eaten 2 of these entrees without blinking an eye, but had I done that, I wouldn't want to eat this. Which I could probably finish the crackers and the strawberry jam and peanut butter off as well without batting an eye. Man, oh man, I'm overindulging tonight. I'm sorry, guys. The not eating thing has caught up to me a little bit. Let's take a look at the inside. I'm just going to break it off the end here. The inside of this pound cake. Look at that. Look at that. I can smell it all the way from over there. It's chocolatey vanilla scent. I gotta try it just on its own to start with. There's so many toppings I can put on here as well. Yum, yum. Moist, sweet. You get a hint of chocolate cake. You get a hint of yellow cake, which is kind of vanilla flavored. And it's moist. I can't say that about probably 80% of the pound cakes that I've had have usually been somewhat dry, but the flavor's always been good. But man, this is probably one of the best ones I've had. Might be the freshest one I've ever had. All right, before I go crazy on this thing, I want to try these apples. Just on their own. Spiced apples. Yum, yum. That sauce is creamy, sweet, sugary. The apples are tangy. They got a nice, slightly crunchy texture to them. That zippy apple flavor. Oh, I'm going in for seconds. Just before I move on to the... Yeah, that's really good. Now, this is... Oh, look at that. Cake with apples on top. It's falling apart on my fingers, but yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like some kind of gourmet dessert or something. Wow. So many flavors popping off in my mouth whenever you mix those two. The cinnamon's not super strong, but it's strong enough to mix really well with that chocolate and yellow cake. Wow. I feel like I'm kind of over exaggerating this a little bit, but I'm not. I mean, I feel like I don't know what I feel like. I don't want you guys to think that, because I'm straight up telling y'all what I think. Those are a little over garlicky, as I said. But everything else, been on point. I'm not a huge fan of sweet peanut butter. I think I've said that before. I'm a more savory type of guy, like slightly salty. But this is pretty good for sweet peanut butter. It's probably one of the better ones I've had. Not bad at all. Now, before I go on to the icing, I'm going to break off another little piece here. And I wanted to try something else, because we do have all three of these spreads. Miss Marilyn says, Kaylin, email me, please. So, Kaylin, email Miss Marilyn, please. Oh, wow. I've, like, really... I went to town on this strawberry jam. There ain't much left. Yikes. Look at that. Tell me that's not just a gorgeous-looking sight. Delicious. My mouth is watering a little bit. Here we go. Wow. The fruitiness. That sweet, tangy strawberry. That is amazing. Wow. I wish I had more strawberry jam now. Yeah, decadent is a good word for especially the dessert that I just had in my hand. But this whole ration is a really nice. This has been really good, man. I'm really anxious to see what the other ones are like, because, again, I think there's like a lot of pound cakes and stuff like that. It's just stuff like that. Or like your cinnamon buns and, stuff that is, you feel like you hit the lottery when you get one in an MRE. You're like, oh man, I got one of these. One out of 8 meals might have one. Or 1 out of 10 meals might have one of the pound cakes in it. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, if I'm being honest. Like, they should put them in more, in my opinion. I mean, the guys that do get them end up, like, trading them for stuff, usually for 3 or 4 things that they really like. But let's get our first look. You know what? I probably want to try. Hang on. Let me clean my spoon off here, because I want to try this icing raw on its own and see, because everybody who gets a BYOC build your own cakes will have this item right here. I don't know if that's the only way you get it, or if it's in some of the meals. It could be in some of the meals. I don't know. Look at that. Straight up vanilla. What the heck? That focus is going crazy. Straight up vanilla icing in a ration. I never would have dreamed I'd even see this. So here we go. Let's give it a try. Oh. That reminds me of like that decorating vanilla icing that you get that you can like draw stuff with. Some of you guys probably know what I'm talking about. I honestly have not done a whole lot of cake decorating in my time, but I have tried that numerous times, and that's exactly what that tastes like. And I got that on my background too. It's ruined. I've ruined that background, so it's okay. No biggie. Let's see what these two do together. Probably could have stood to heated this up. It's a little bit gritty, if I'm being like critical of it. The flavor, really nice vanilla, sugary, and just, I mean, it's exactly what you think of when you think of vanilla icing. So there it is, a marble pound cake with vanilla icing on top. Here we go. That's like having a piece of birthday cake. I'm not even joking. Wow. That's exactly what that's like. Let me see if I have enough to do this. This mixed with that icing. Oh man, that'll be the bee's knees if I can get enough. If I can get enough strawberry jam out of there. I'll have to set it down right here to use both hands to get it out. There we go. Look at that. Had I known this was going to be so good, I would have probably saved my strawberry jam and done the whole cake zigzagged with strawberry and the vanilla icing. Oh, here we go. Give this a try. Now that kind of reminds me of those, what do they call it? Strawberry shortcake rolls or something like that. I think Little Debbie makes them. They're round. They got like a hard white icing on the bottom, and then inside they got strawberry jam and a cream filling. That's a lot like what that tastes like. I mean, that's what it reminds me of the most. I wish I had some more strawberry jam. Uh-oh. Super chat. K-List. You're making me want to pig out on candy or cookies. I'm sorry. I forgot I had these apples up here. I'll tell you what. It's not every day when I have a ration that I get anything even close to what this is. Usually you'll get some, I don't know, M&M's, some Skittles, or some applesauce, or who knows. You don't get stuff like this all the time. You can order what you want. Y'all know exactly what's in this meal, so if you ordered this, this is exactly what you get. There's not really anything to complain about. I would substitute the scallop potatoes or the cheesy potatoes or whatever for the mashed potatoes, and then this would be a absolutely perfect meal for me. Although once I mixed enough of the gravy over into those, it drew the garlic down enough to where it's good enough. Good enough. They are very, very garlicky for my taste. And I do like garlic flavor, don't get me wrong. I keep forgetting about these apples back here, but that cake mixed with the apples is pretty daggone good. Mm-hmm. So now, I'm actually pretty curious to what another meal is going to look like. I didn't get to finish checking out G. Schultz's video. I think I watched most of Gundogs. I think I fell asleep watching his, actually. It was really late whenever I clicked over on it. But, man, these apples mixed with the cake. It's a pretty good mixture. I got to... Oh, all right, I'm just going to do it. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Like an apple cake. I'm pretty sure that's the freshest pound cake I've ever had. Sean McNamara, Steve's, Gundogs, Nathan's, MREs, anyone? Sean says it's very easy to fall asleep to a ration video. I usually don't fall asleep to them. I know there's a whole ASMR thing to it. I've thought about trying to shoot an ASMR, like set up a microphone and talk real low like this and get all your package crunching and all that stuff. I've thought about doing that before. Gundog said, "You find me relaxing with all the yelling I do?" That's me, dude. I'm loud too, man. I mean, I'm a talker, and I like to talk to folks too. Like even if I'm just shooting a video, I'm still talking to whoever's watching it. You know what I mean? Just like you do the same thing, I'm sure. Mike says, no, they are disturbing. I watch Steve in deep yet relaxed concentration. No, don't do an SMR. It's overdone. Yeah, no, I was thinking about doing that at one point. That was like probably a couple years ago. I don't know. I might do it just playing around. I don't know if I'd ever put it out, but I might mess with it. I don't think it's something I'd be very good at doing. I'm kind of loud. I gotta say that. Look at this. Got 3 packages of spreads just in the ration, and then I added the icing to it. I'm going to save a couple little bites of the pound cake for my kids. I probably should have saved them more than that. Oh, boy. That's all right, though. It's all good. Hey, E. Yeah. Come here for a second. I'm going to have him come here and get this tray for me. Clean off my spot here a little bit. Here. Take this tray in there for me. Pound cake, icing, stuff. If you want to try anything on there. Yep, I did. I made a mess. Yep. There we go. Okay. Let me grab another one of these out of here. Because I just want to see. I want to see what else is going on. Let's open up the chili with beans. That's one of my. This is a big menu too. Like it seems like it's a pretty big menu. Like it's pretty fat. Let's see what else is in here. Somebody said something was funny. Yeah, on Gundog's video, pities one of the dogs got to the can before he could review it. Oh yeah. Yeah, Gundog's got MRE dogs that like to eat MREs, and they go eat his stuff before he even gets to it sometimes. There we go. Peelable seal seem to be working pretty daggone good, if I may say so myself. Now I got that open. I really didn't plan on doing this. It's just this is a bonus for you guys and for me, because I want to see if this is like the other one. And it's time for the live stream can of Camels. Gotta have me one of these. Kind of jonesing for one right now. That was a good meal, I gotta say. I'm not like bloated or overly full either, which, I mean, I didn't finish everything off, but I didn't save much. I mean, that's for sure. Hey, Ethan. I forgot to tell him to cover my tray up. So yeah. You better cover my tray up. Here. Here's a bag. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But let's see. It's time to get this smoke lit. Oh, I was going to smoke a Chesterfield. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's probably the best one of those has tasted in a long time. Woo. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna like one of these Chesterfields after I finish this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Chesterfield, that's up next. Almost saw my face. You want to see my face, man? I don't care. I'll show you my face. Look. Hey. Got the big old beard going on here. The camera's kind of up a little bit tilted, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind to be on camera. It don't scare me none. I'm going to shoot a video outside, like I said, probably tomorrow, as long as the weather permits. I'm going to do that one chip challenge. So, hey, thanks, man. Yeah, the old beard. It wasn't intentional to get this long. I just kind of didn't shave there for a long time because I was laid up and just wasn't getting up to do anything. So, oh wow, gee, many Christmas. Look at that. This is kind of like Christmas, y'all. That is a lot of stuff. Tina Drake, thank you, Old Smoke. You really appreciate getting to meet you live. Oh, thank you, Tina, for stopping by the old live stream here. Guys, did I miss a super chat? Did I miss a super chat? Let me go back real quick, cause you know, I get super distracted doing a lot of stuff. My live streams are, I mean, I got a lot. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. You know what I mean? Get that MRE Nation cup there. Put those over there. Now let's see what's in this bag, because I'm pretty interested to find out. I don't know about y'all, but if it's anything at all like the one that I just had, hey, all right, Eeyore. Did you get my package yet? Yes, Eeyore. I figured I'd open that next week since I just had so much going on with this one. So many rations to go through. But yeah, I picked it up this morning, and yeah, I mentioned that in a post that I made earlier. Probably, I don't know what time that was that I made that post earlier today. I don't know, like maybe 4 or 5 hours ago. You guys check out the post on my channel for the day. There's a link to Eeyore's channel on the one that I just put up right before I started the live stream. So, yeah. Okay, right off the bat, I see something different. This is different. This is like the flameless ration heater that I got last time. This is what is that out of? That's out of a like a DAF ration, I think. One of those can't remember where they come from. And boom, we got this standard pack number 3. Oh, cool. Let's see if I... 750 calories. This contains cheese spread with jalapenos, a regular cheese spread, a trans fat-free cornbread. What? Crackers, the fruit punch drink mix, and the hot beverage bag. Man, there's a cornbread in there. Man, I love the cornbread. If you only had MRE cornbread, you're missing out, because that is some bomb stuff. So we're already off to an insanely cool start. Next up, we have, oh, these are the black beans and sauce. This is like, excuse me, this is kind of like baked beans if I was to compare it to something. Similar to baked beans. Here we have our chili with beans, made by the Warnick Company. Boom, boom. There's your, whoops. There's your chili with beans. Yeah, yeah. What else we got up in here? Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, the oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie, trans fat free. I just had one of these a few weeks ago. And I want to say it was in something that Blindside gave me, maybe? Awesome dude. Has hooked me up with all kinds of awesome stuff. Actually sent me a CR1M from foreignmre.com. But, this cookie, man, like, got these crazy huge chunks of chocolate in it, and it's like a real oatmeal cookie. Really good. Those things are the bomb. We got our accessory packet. Uh-oh. Looky there. We have a apple cinnamon flavored First Strike bar. Whoa, dude. I would like to give my prize from the hat drawing to Pitty's mom, Gina. Are you sure, dude? Yeah, that's totally up to you, man. But since you're wow. By the way, Nathan just donated $33 more. Like, holy cow, dude. Wow. So, okay, I will agree to that for sure, man. That's totally up to you. So, Pitty's mom, Gina, please contact me through my email. Nathan, still contact me through my email. You're going to get something completely different now, dude. You just rocked the boat. you just changed it up for yourself there. But just hit me up through my email. And yeah, do you live in the U.S., Nathan? I kind of assumed you did, but I don't know that for sure. But yeah, Gina, get a hold of me through my email. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. Corey, perfect timing to see a First Strike bar. One of my favorite things in an MRE. Everybody loves to get a First Strike bar. Everybody loves it. Like, for real, this is... You got your oatmeal cookie. First Strike bar. You got this awesome standard pack number 3 that contains cheese spread with jalapenos, my favorite cheese spread. Then you got your standard cheese spread, your trans fat-free cornbread, crackers. Oh, I forgot the crackers earlier. Fruit punch drink mix, and a hot beverage bag. 750 calories up in there. Let's see how many calories is in this one. 750, 280. So let's call that, 1,000. Let's see, 280. It's 1,030. 1,030 plus 260, and that is 1,030. That's 1,290. The black beans and sauce is going to be the one that holds me up. Okay, let's just say this. Right there, that right there is your regular MRE. These 3 items over here are what you have over a regular MRE. Like 1,300 calories is pretty much your average on a regular MRE. So 1,290. This is going to be high. 270. So let's see, 1,490, 1,560. 1560. I gotta guess at least, what, say 200? So 1760. And I said 100 for this. So 1860. 1,860 calories. And that's not even counting if you add something from your extras pack to this. So you could round this off at 2,000 if you added one item from your extras pack to this that would, had some caloric content to it. So, yeah. Oh, man. 1,705 calories, Gundog says. 1705. So I must have been off on the beans, right? I don't know. I don't have a clue what the beans are because I don't remember seeing them in a long time. Haven't watched a video with them in it, and I can't even remember the last time I had them. Gundog, do you know how many calories is in a typical? This is different than the last accessory packet, as a matter of fact. What do we got? We got a different creamer in there. We have the salt and pepper. We have a crushed red pepper in here. Huge fan of the crushed red pepper. Yeah. Got your Smarties. Oh, okay, yeah. Dude, hook me up with the PDF for that, if you don't mind. I don't know. I don't think me and you have ever exchanged numbers. We need to do that. Email me, man. I got something I wanted to send you anyway, so that would be good. Oh. Wow. Look at that. There's so much weight to that. When I just went and yanked it down through there, I busted the bottom out of the bag. So, I may review the chili, I may not, but now y'all know what's in the chili. So there that is. Let's see what, let's check out one of these Chesterfields. These are Vietnam era Chesterfields. Yeah, those look good. These look way better than I thought they were going to. They smell really nice too. They got kind of a, I don't know, aged sweet tobacco scent to them. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, large, non-filter. Just as a reference, let me show y'all. There's a 100 Pall Mall. And that is lining it. Look at that. There's lining them up tip to tip. These are big smokes. These are the king size Chesterfields. Yeah. Pretty substantial non-filter cigarette, if I may say so myself. Okay. So again, guys, not next week, because next week I'll be opening up a box from Alright Eeyore, and I don't know, doing something unique. I don't know. I want to do something crazy. Maybe something old. Maybe just something more rare. Just to spice up the live stream a little bit. So I got a little bit of thoughts on what next week is going to be like. Then the week after that is going to be another MRE Nation live stream. I'll pick another meal out. Let you guys pick it out, or I'll pick another meal out, and we'll check out another one of these meals, because right as of right now, 2 out of 12, they're on a roll. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the contents of the chili. I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I gotta say, looking pretty daggone good. So let me get this lit. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think I told you guys the MRE Nation is going to be doing the giveaway on the next MRE Nation live stream, and just wanted to give them time to get their plan for whatever they wanted to do. We discussed it, of course. We've been discussing it, but yeah, and I'll talk to the winners in my email, and I'm really anxious to try this out. Wow, it's been a few weeks since I had a nice vintage aged smoke. Uh-oh. Got a low battery going on here. Got to plug in. Bear with me. There we go. Good thing I was paying attention, huh? I'm watching the chat right now, but yeah, man, it's been a pretty exciting live stream. I was lucky to have gotten these today. I can't believe that my post office did not notify me with at least a slip in my box or something. Of course, these weren't going to fit in a locker because that is a huge box. Usually, if I have a box that I'm picking up after hours or something, most post offices will put it in like a external locker with a one-way key. You just can open the box. You can't lock the box back and take the key back out. Usually that's what happens. But yeah, these things were there yesterday and they did not tell me. And I kind of was freaking out about it a little bit until I got there today. It just wasn't, I don't know. I was pretty upset with the fact that they still didn't put anything in there today, even because my son did stop yesterday to pick it up for me after school, and he's like, "Oh, there was nothing there." I hadn't checked the tracking because I didn't think that it would be there that quick, to be quite honest. Because again, starting out, I goofed by not placing the order after the live stream. That was totally my fault. I totally dropped the ball on that. And thanks to MRE Nation, they hustled and got this out to me. And here it is. So, yeah, just crazy that it got here as quickly as it did. And total shout out to them for hooking me up with these. By the way, I mean, it's a great way to take a look at their products. And for you guys, even to follow along, that's a good idea. Like, if anybody wanted to order the same meal that I'm going to have, let's say, not next week, but the week after, which meal should it be? Anybody that thinks that they might order a ration, maybe, if they would or they wouldn't, whatever, I could match meals with you if you guys wanted to do something like that. But yeah, man, it straight up my opinion, I've been into this for years. I've looked at what XMRE's got, MRE Star, all the civilian guys. I buy military. You usually, when you buy military, you're buying usually they come in about 3 years old. You can get them fresher, but if you buy them fresher, or if you try to get them fresher, they're going to be more expensive, sometimes by double. If you get MREs that are a year old, military MREs that are a year old, you're going to pay double what you would normally pay. Where these are packed, they're boxed up whenever you order them. They're packed this year, I believe. I think they were all packed in like late 2018, early 2019. They were all bagged up. All the date codes I've been seeing are anywhere from very, very late 2017 to early 2019. Got that range right there, which in my opinion is pretty daggone good. Everything has been mega fresh too, by the way, that I've had so far. I've had 2 MRE Nation MREs. I ordered that first custom one, which, like I said, it was just a off-the-cuff thing. Gundog says they were all bagged last month. So Gundog's got some inside info on here, so we can get some info from Gundog right now as I'm blabbering on about it. There was something I had sitting there. Oh, yeah. I told y'all I was going to show you something. And check this out. Look at this thing. This is an Ashjon Corporation. This could be, there's about a 15-year range that Ashjon packed these, and they were mainly in the 70s. They have either the blue Hershey's tropical bars in them, or they have those weird, like, I think it's just black print, or maybe it's, I don't know. It's a completely different design than what they went with for the first 40 years. Let me, I'll grab my 2 that I have right here and show you guys what I mean. This right here is a World War II Hershey's Tropical Bar. Only World War II were they read text like this. So 1943 to 45 roughly, I think, was the only years that they did the red text. So then they went to this, which is a, hey, Jason J, everybody loves Old Smoky. Thank you, man. Thanks for the compliment there, my friend, and thank you so much for the super chat of $4.99 there, dude. Appreciate you, my friend. Just throwing out a little bit of a comparison on the Hershey's Tropical Bars. There is what I call the brown and blue text. And this is just straight up the red text. Just call it the red text. This one's busted a little bit on the edge, but it's not bloated. It's not. It's not bloated. It's a pretty nice one. I wish it wasn't ripped on the end right there like that. This one, on the other hand, is pretty bloated. It's yeah, it's pregnant. It's going to have a little Hershey baby. A little Hershey's Tropical baby. Yeah. But there's your two standard styles. And then the next style, they went completely different design-wise. I don't have one on hand. I do have some in some rations that I have. Like the old Mountain House LRPs that I have. Those have the tropical bars in them. I think Steve, I don't remember if Steve got, no, he got fig bars. Shocker71 got the tropical bars in his and did an online review on mreinfo.com of one of those Mountain House or rations. Mountain House was actually wanting to buy those from me or trade me. They wanted to trade me straight up for fresh rations, and I was like, no. I was like, you guys realize that these are worth like, I don't know, about 5 times what you're offering me. They're offering me a $5 entree that I could go buy at Walmart, and I mean, they were worth $25 a piece. I mean, easily, and probably more than that actually now. But at the time, that's what I was thinking, and I was like, you guys are crazy. No way. But one of the cool things, had I done that, which I still have a couple and I could do it, is it would end up, because they don't have an example of one of those in their museum or whatever they were talking about, and they also wanted one to see how it had held up over time. They would have no idea to its storage conditions, but they just wanted to see what the condition was like, and I told them that they could check out the videos that would be coming out on them. So I don't know if they ever did that or not, but it was kind of neat to be in direct contact with Mountain House over those. Thought that was a pretty interesting little thing, you know what I mean? Not something that you run into every day. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I should have mentioned, up until, I don't know, I guess until just very recently, before I go talking about MRE Nation again, I want to talk about this. Look at this thing. Like, it has had some major sun fade. Like, this thing has had to have sat in, this is supposed to be a vibrant red, like, really bright reddish orange color. And it's like, it's just straight up faded to almost the color, and like it's not very good. It's not very good at all. Yeah. I mean, the ingredients list is still nice and dark on there. You can still read that real well. The one thing I don't like about these Ash Johns are, there's no date on them. I don't understand why they didn't have a stamped date on the top or the bottom. One thing I can say about this can is it hasn't seen moisture. There's no rust on it. So that's a huge plus. It's got a couple scrapes. It's got a little dent right there. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad, but I don't hear crumbs going around in there, which is a good sign that the crackers aren't all demolished. And it's actually got a little bit of movement in there, which is also another good sign. So, I don't know. I mean, I could open this thing up and be completely surprised at what's inside. But that's the fun of doing this. Even though there's a couple reviews already out there of this particular Lifeboat and Life Draft ration, none of them look like this. I mean, this thing is pretty funky looking, I gotta say. So, it'll be kind of fun checking this thing out to see what the condition of this stuff is like, especially with the visual looks of the outside container. I mean, it's got one heck of a dent right there, almost 45-degree angled that corner, but it doesn't look like it broke the seal on it. It could have. I'm not going to say it didn't. It just doesn't look or feel like it, but it definitely could have. And this is going to be a fun one to get into, if you ask me, just to see how it's held up and experience that with you guys. There's my Hershey's Tropical Bars that I'm super proud of having those. This one is mine, and Steve actually hooked me up with this one a long time ago. I've had it on display a long time. I think I'm actually going to dip it in some kind of a clear wax or something to try to seal up this end, because if not, it's just going to fall apart. That, or I'm just going to have to open it and eat it, one or the other. I'm not sure which route to go with this one. But all right, so I've talked enough about this other stuff. I'm going to talk a little bit more about MRE Nation before I take off, just because there was one other point that I wanted to make. Before I really started looking into MRE Nation, like, I've had so many people ask me where they could get First Strike bars, where they could get, just certain individual components, and MRE Nation is doing that. MRE Nation is selling individual components, and they're going to be doing more and more of that. They're going to be doing that stuff, which is something that I would buy a whole ration, a whole MRE to get a First Strike bar crayon raspberry bar. Like, I would seriously do that. I have done that, as a matter of fact. I have chicken and rice, LRP and MCW from up until, I know, 2014 for sure, and as far back as 2012. So 2012, 2013, 2014, maybe even 2015, I'm pretty sure, all had the crayon raspberry bars. So if I really, really, really was wanting one of those and I couldn't find one anywhere else, what would I do? I would get a chicken and rice, which chicken and rice is my favorite menu anyway, so there's no sweat there, because that's my favorite freeze-dried menu. Actually, that's one of my favorite old menus too. The corned beef hash is actually my favorite old menu, hands down. They need to start making it again. I think that would be something awesome for MRE Nation to do. I don't know how big of a possibility that is, but among the ration community and the everybody that I know that's ever tried it has really enjoyed the old corned beef hash. If they could replicate that recipe into a retort pouch and make a corned beef hash recipe menu, I might order 12 of those. I'm not saying I would or I wouldn't, but I just might. That would be I think that's a really good idea, though. That's just a thought. I think a lot of people are going to agree with me here in the comments. Thumbs up if you agree to that, because like I said, if you've ever had the American vintage corned beef hash, it's amazing. I've had a bad one though. You can't guarantee that the old ones are going to still be good, but I think I've had probably like between 6 and 8 of them, and I've only had one bad one. One of them was just, it was making my tongue numb, and it was just, yeah, it was no good. So, I guess that pretty much wraps us up, and I want to say thanks again to everybody who donated tonight on the live stream. Yeah, you guys are you guys are crazy, man. And Nathan for donating his winnings over to Gina, Pitty's mom. So I still want you to hit me up in my email, Nathan. Please do that. Nathan, hit me up in my email. Gina, hit me up in my email. And Kaylist, hit me up in my email, please. Thank you, guys. And I need to say a huge thanks to my Patreon family over there. I've had a lot going on here lately with everything, but everything's going to get back to a little bit closer to normal. I think this coming week and the week after, I think the groove is going to start coming back to everything. So that's something to look forward to on my part, your part, everyone's part. I'm really looking forward to just getting back to things. And to the live stream family, everyone who's taken time out of their day, their Saturday evening, to hang out with me here on this live stream. Uh, All right, Eeyores box will be coming up next week. That'll be probably the first thing that I do is open up that box. I don't know what's in that box. I don't have a clue. I think it said there was some extras in there. I just went over and subscribed to Alright Eeyores channel right before I started up this live stream as I was getting the link to the channel to add to my post. You guys check out that post or click on Alright Eeyores name. I just saw it pop up. It's just right up there. You guys click on the name, go over and check out the channel. If y'all like what's going on over there, subscribe. I mean, I only encourage people to subscribe if they like what they see. That's totally your decision. But I you know what I mean. I don't pressure anybody. I don't pressure anybody to hit thumbs up on my channel. You know, it's great when people subscribe, but that's totally up to you too. And it's nice when people do that, but no pressure on my part. You know what I mean? So, I guess that brings me to pretty much close to the end of this live stream. Did Before I take off, did you guys like this live stream? Did you like the MRE Nation thing? I mean, I thought it was man, I thought it was a pretty daggone good meal. I mean, I was pretty hungry. Awesome stream, old mate says. Sorry I had to miss some of it. Mike says, good night, everybody. Pitty's mom, Gina. You should watch the one that Rated Red did. Okay. Easy says, looks great. Renee enjoyed it. Miss Sharon liked it. Landell says, yep. Best one yet, Canadian Trucker says. Hey, wow, that's saying something right there. I think we've had some pretty good live streams. Oh, whoa, hey, there's another one. Hey, Old Smoky Rocks, Jason J says, thanks again for that $4.99 donation for Jason J again, and hitting it up right at the end of the live stream. And I'm not going to leave y'all yet. I got one more thing that I have, whoever's hung on for this long. I mean, this is pretty toasty little, I don't know, piece of, I don't know what you'd call it, little info. You know, nothing I'm going to say right now is a guarantee or anything like that, but me and Steve's been talking about it, and we are going to start working on something together. This is just a little announcement, you know, people hanging on to the end of the live stream like this. If anybody's made it through this much, like for real, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so me and Steve been talking about it, and you know how he was in the chat on the last one. Well, I think we're going to do some type of a phone call. I'm going to put him on a Bluetooth speaker, place the Bluetooth speaker up here. I'm going to have Steve straight up involved verbally. I mean, you know, of course he can't be here physically, but I'm going to have him straight up. I mean, this is the closest thing I can get to collaborating with Steve at the moment. Me and him, if I can get him here just hanging out with me, just shooting the crap like I do, like me and him do on the phone or whatever, you know, I'll be having a ration, and it'll be something cool that he'll be talking me through. You guys, you know what I mean? Like he'll have some insight on whatever it is that I'm doing. And I just wanted to fill you guys in on that because we have been talking about that. He actually is the one that brought that up. So, yeah, that was kind of a surprise to me. So I think that's going to be something fun to try. There's no guarantee that it'll be successful because this is something that is an unknown, if you know what I'm saying. Like it's not been tried before on my channel anyway. It's I'm not super tech savvy. If I was, I'd probably have figured out a different way to do it. But I do have a Bluetooth speaker that I can just straight up hook up to a phone, and I'll give him a call. That way the phone's not anywhere in sight. It'll just be the Bluetooth speaker sitting here on the table. So he'll be as close as, you know, he can get verbally to the live stream. So I think that'll be something kind of fun and interesting to get into. I have no idea what ration will be involved in that type of live stream with him. But I just thought I'd tell you all about that since we've been talking about it. And we're going to try to make that happen. And I'll be discussing that more with him as I go along. So before I go, if any of y'all haven't hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down button, either way, don't matter. The YouTube algorithm, and it likes it anytime, any watch time. I guess the watch time really affects the algorithm too. So I have playlists made up of stuff like live streams and stuff. If y'all want to just click on something, and I'm sure I can put you to sleep with the way I talk, because I know I do a lot of talking. But I do believe this has been a good live stream, guys. I've really enjoyed seeing everybody in the chat, man. This has been an extraordinary live stream. I think this has been one of the, I think Canadian truck driver, Canadian driver, I think he was right. This has been one of the better streams that I've had, and it's been exciting as well too. So Pity says 2 thumbs up. Oh, 1 thumbs up to get to 100. Yeah, wow, 100 thumbs up. That's pretty daggone good for one live stream. After I finish up and I click it off, it'll tell me how many people have clicked in while in the 2 hours, and we'll say 30 minutes by the time I click it off or whatever. But it'll tell me how many views I've had, how much watch time I've had, and it'll give me like stats like that. It only gives it to me one time, and if I don't save it, whoa, 101, yay! We hit 101. That's awesome. That is great. I don't know if we've ever hit that many in one live stream. I don't know if we've broke 100 before on the thumbs up. I'd have to think about that. Which I think I have after, with people watching replays of it. But during the live stream, that might be the first time we've hit 100 during the live stream. So thanks everybody for hitting the thumbs up. I can't see the thumbs down, but like I said, if you don't like it, I don't mind you hitting that thumbs down. And if you have any critiques for me or anything like that, actual constructive criticism, I'm all ears. I try to change up my stuff whenever it's necessary. Or if someone has a good suggestion, man, I'm all about it, man. I'm all about trying to do what everybody likes, and of course, I do this for my own enjoyment as well. I think you guys can probably tell that with just the way everything flows and the way I react to everyone. It's all legit. So, 4mre.com, and Wonder Marine Vet says thanks again. Wonder Marine Vet, before I take off, he said anyone who goes over to his Facebook page who does reviews, I think, it's something like that. Anyone who does reviews on YouTube goes over to his Facebook page and comments or something like that. Go over and check out his Facebook page, and he said that he would be doing giveaways to everybody that did that and would do a review. So, hey, might be your first one, might be your first review, and Wonder Marine Bet might hook you up with your first ration for you to review. Who knows? So, all right, so I guess I blabbed long enough. You guys are probably getting sick of hearing me talking. And it's going to be summertime pretty soon. Like, I'm going to have enough daylight to where I can maybe go outside and do these live streams, start them about 7 o'clock and go till 9 or 9:30. And the sun will still be bright enough for you guys to be able to see me, so I could be on camera for that couple hours, and I'll have my chat right in front of me. I'll have to be close enough to the house to where I can still have the solid internet connection to be able to do that, to have the two devices running at the same time. But I think I can make that happen. Something outside where I can flip the camera around and be on camera. I don't know if you guys really want to look at me for that long, because I know I wouldn't want to. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's worth a try. Let's try something different. You know what I mean? Outside review, might get my kids involved in that. That way they can sit down and have a meal. Like, it'll be a little bit more of a wide angle type of deal versus the up close where I get to hold things up and you guys get to see nice close-ups of everything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I might still do some close-ups outside, getting things nice and close to the camera, but it won't be nothing like it is inside, if you know what I'm saying. So, all right, guys. So, if you guys want to go check out MRE Nation, right there, I will put a link to that in one of my comments and also in my description of this video. You guys go check them out, definitely. And again, they told me that they'd be doing that international shipping sometime this week. I know he's working on that as we speak. That is one thing that me and him actually talked about today. So, yeah, that's something I know everybody is looking forward to. And regardless, one way or another, if you guys really wanted something from MRE Nation, if the international shipping's not there, I'll make sure you can get it. I'll get it to me, and then I'll ship it to you. You know what I mean? I'll make sure y'all, if you really want something, I'll make sure y'all get it. So, all right. So this is the end. Said thanks to my patrons once, but I'm gonna do it again. Thanks to all my patrons over on Patreon. Thanks to everybody who donated tonight. Thanks to everybody who spent some time with me this Saturday evening. I really appreciate every single one of you guys, and y'all know that I mean that from the center of my chest, right in my heart. I mean it. All right, guys. So I guess all I really got left to do is say thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next live stream.